Something that we read in the Tanya, which is kind of appropriate to talk about it tonight. The Rebbe quotes the Gemara, where it says that before your soul came into your body, before you were conceived, actually, an angel asked you to make a vow. And the vow is that you will be a tzaddik, you will not be a sinner. And even if the whole world tells you that you are a tzaddik, you should consider yourself like a sinner and continue to. There's a place in our soul where in a quiet moment, in that still small voice, if we allow ourselves to hear what's going on inside, what would we hear? We would hear ourselves making the vow. And it would inspire us greatly to fulfill the vow. Which in simple language or psychological language means we all walk around with a vague memory of a voice in the back of our head. Our own voice. We swore that we would be good. So it's like trying to remember a song and you can't, it's right there, or you remember that you have an appointment, a very important appointment, and you don't remember with who. It drives you crazy. That's why Jews are neurotic. We have this voice telling us, do it, do it. Do what? What do you want? What you promised. And what did you promise? To serve Him. To serve Him. Because that's what you're needed for. It's such a relief when you finally remember the song that has been torturing you, or you remember who the appointment is with. Now you can say, I don't want to go to that appointment. But the torture is over. How are we supposed to be inspired when things are not going well? I mean, it's a question everybody faces or deals with sooner or later. Unfortunately, sooner than later. What is the right answer? This is not therapeutic. This is not how to fix damage after the damage happens. This is preventative. What healthy attitude can we have that will prevent us from getting discouraged, disheartened, depressed? What do we need to know about the world so that we can handle what's going on in the world? The first thing we need to know is we didn't mess up the world. The world is the lowest of all creations. That's the world we're in. Adam and Eve understood that if they stay in the Garden of Eden, they're not going to accomplish anything. Because the Garden of Eden is not the lowest world that needs our attention and our repair. It's this world outside of the Garden of Eden that is the lowest of all of God's creations. And we are here to fix it, to elevate it, to refine it, and to turn the lowest world into the highest and most godly of all creation. Pretty ambitious plan. But we were given a lot of tools with which to do it. Torah, mitzvahs, customs, all geared to improve the world. Anything we do to improve life in this world is a mitzvah, because that's what we're here for. And in that, all human beings are included. Every single human being, all 8 billion of us, every one of them is necessary for the perfection of this world. And that's in addition to all those souls who were reincarnated before us. So it's been a lot of people for all of history. And we've made a big difference. The world is so much better today than it ever was. And it just needs a few finishing touches. So, Tanya set us on a path of sanity. Stop torturing yourself. Stop questioning yourself. Why am I here? What am I good at? Do you love me? You love me not? How do you like me now? What about now? What about... Don't do this. We are not the needy ones. We are here to serve. Tell me where. Tell me how. I'll do it. It's what I'm here for. And that's why you can stop somebody in the street and say, come put on tefillin. You don't believe in God? That's fine. It's not about you. It's about Him. You don't want to put on tefillin? How about giving charity? No, not charity? How about lighting a Shabbos candle? No, not that one either. How about honoring your parents? Come on, there's got to be one mitzvah you like. There is something you can do for Him any moment, at any time. Don't torture yourself. It's sanity. It's not religion. It's just plain sane. I didn't ask to be born. He needs me to be born. Well, then I figure He'll probably take care of me because He needs me. So I'm not worried. How am I going to live? How am I going to survive? How am I going to pay the bills? It's His plan. You're important enough for Him to create you. You're important enough for Him to feed you. Stop worrying. It's just beautiful. It's just so sane and so simple. So, make it a point of studying a little Tanya every day. Online, plenty of classes online. You have the Chabad house, you can come here, bother the rabbi. You'll find it so fascinating, even though it was written 200 years ago. It's more relevant today than ever. So do yourself a favor. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, Rabbi Friedman, for the most inspiring words.
We have a Sunday night program for VIPs that you might be interested in. It's informal, it's questions and answers, it's conversation. It's really relaxed, it's really pleasant, enjoyable, informative, and kind of community-like. It's a Sunday night program, there's a Wednesday morning program for the VIPs, and there's a Wednesday night program. All of it just conversation, casual, laid back, unscripted. So join us, take a look, click the link below and see which of the three suits you best, and join us for some enjoyable conversation.